I just find that place kind of just crazy compared to where I'm from. Secondly, what's your favourite TV show? So it's probably the same as for a lot of people. I've probably got one for like a normal one, which is the Office, the American edition. I think it's so funny, and a lot of my friends just think the same as well. It's just that you can't beat it. Some of the scenes in that show, you just can't help but laughing, and it's just like a really easy watch. And then for more of like an action TV series, I really enjoyed the Punisher. I think you can watch it on Disney Plus, and that I just thought that was like crazy good for like an action kind of series. What we got next? How many shoes do you have, and what's your favourite type of shoe? I think I have about 6 pairs of shoes if you're including like Crocs and wellies. Then I've got 4 pairs of trainers. My favourite ones, probably a basic again, but I'm a big fan of Air Force Ones. I just think they look super clean, especially like in white. Goes with pretty much anything you wear, as long as you keep them clean, which I try my best to do. Other than that, they're what I go out in most of the time. But I have shoes because we live in the countryside. They're just like running trainers, and then just shoes that you can like use more outdoors in the dirt and the mud, because there's a lot of fields around here. Yeah. Have you ever shot a gun? Yes. I go clay pigeon shooting sometimes with my dad, but I've only done that a few times. And then I've shot like a air rifle and a BB gun and stuff, but I'm not sure that counts. What's next? What movie did you last watch? So I actually watched a movie last night. It was what was it? The new Knives Out Glass Onion, with like Daniel Craig, obviously known for playing James Bond, and then I thought it was pretty good, to be fair. Obviously after the first one, set such a high bar, but it was still a good film, I thought, and like it wasn't the most obvious. It was like a bit of a twist at the end. You weren't sure who the killer was, but I thought it was quite engaging. And then before that, I'd watched Avatar. Went to the cinema to watch that with my friends, and I thought that was incredible too. It was like so advanced, all the technology. They spent something like $2 billion on it, and like that's a ridiculous amount of money. It's like over double what anyone's ever spent on a film before, and they're already setting records for how much money they've made back from it. I think already they've made over $1 billion in 12 days, which is something I don't think a film's ever done before. Yeah, that is a crazy record to be setting, but I guess you need that when you've spent that much money on it. Anyway, I thought the film was pretty good, but it's probably more of like a flex of the technology, and hopefully like the other films are just at that quality, but it was still like a really good film. I'll probably just do a couple more questions. Which sport do you like the most? Okay, so I've played tennis since I was probably 3 or 4 years old, and now I'm 18, so like 15 years. The last year or so I haven't been able to play much because I've been injured. I had plantar fasciitis, which isn't the best when you're needing to run around a lot, but that's my favourite sport to play probably. But watching, it's definitely football. I just find it like it's a shorter sport to watch, and I find it more engaging. You can go and watch it with your friends, because my friends aren't into tennis as much as me, and but yeah, that's probably the two sports. I don't play that much football, just like at a basic level, but yeah. I'll do one more. What we look at? what was your favourite subject at school? Okay, so my favourite subject at school was geography. Obviously that's a bit like what this channel is based on. I found like I had super good teachers. I found them like it was pretty easy to learn with them, and yeah, I just found learning about the world. It wasn't just about like learning about mountains and rocks and stuff, which some people might think. It was like I preferred the side learning about like the wars and like world hunger and stuff like that. I found that like super interesting because it's not something you see a lot in the UK, like people suffering from hunger. Obviously, like there is hunger to a certain level, but to a massive degree, like you can find in parts of Africa and Asia where they literally have no food that they can buy or they can afford. It's just like crazy to me, and learning about that and what they do to survive was just really engaging. So that's probably the end of this section. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you.